There are three really critical conversations happening in pretty much any commercial enterprise today. The first is, how do they innovate their products to serve the markets better? How do they leverage their data to understand their customers, their markets, and their operations better? And how do they establish agility so that they can take advantage of new ideas and new opportunities that come to them?
It's creating a sense of urgency for IT to change. In fact, to change faster than ever before.
So what is expected out of IT organizations these days is that they can deal with a varied workload. We have a need for high performance computing, big data, business analytics, generic virtualization.
What's common amongst all of these is clustering, right? But the challenge is that clustering is hard. Talk to anyone who's done it, and it's difficult to build a cluster, it's difficult to manage it over time, and it's difficult to monitor it.
Our software makes it extremely easy to deploy and then manage and monitor that advanced clustered infrastructure, making it easier for teams to get started with clusters and to keep their focus on the higher level activities and operations that are essential for the business.
Bright allows system administrators to very easily turn a pile of hardware into a fully functional cluster. In fact, it can be done in under an hour.
We start from bare metal, deploying first the hardware, then the Linux operating system, and all of the components that are necessary to manage your cluster.
The entire product comes bundled with all the functionality which basically everyone needs for deploying and managing their clusters, so that the customers can actually focus on doing what they are good at rather than trying to reinvent all of those foundations from scratch.
Bright software scales seamlessly from just a handful of nodes on a cluster to literally thousands of nodes. And in fact, today we are managing some of the largest clusters in the world.
One of the functionality we have in that area is the capability to dynamically extend your existing on-premise infrastructure into the cloud depending on your workloads.
We can gather information about how much resource each individual application is using.
Bright manages all of this through an intuitive single pane of glass interface. One interface to manage all of your clustered infrastructure.
Bright Cluster Manager has the Bright CM GUI, which is our graphical front end to the cluster, and it allows you to very easily create customized views of your cluster. We also offer a command line shell, which can be very powerful and can be scripted.
You're really reducing the cost of ownership because you're simplifying what everybody has to do. The system works, it repairs itself.
Your time to productivity is really reduced with using Bright. I mean, you have less admin time. You don't have to worry about your hardware because you can set up automatic triggers to do things. Customers that use it, they love it, and they can work on more high-level things and actually help the end users more.
Allowing our customers to save time and not forcing them to reinvent yet another version of the wheel is a key driver for Bright.
So at Bright, we're focused exclusively on that, making clusters easier to build, manage, and monitor so that businesses can take full advantage of clusters so that they can innovate, understand their customers better, and establish agility so that they can take advantage of new ideas and opportunities in the business.